101. New watch 101. For a run in a good ride, cost $100. Engine rum. New watch 101. Up a get Clyde. AP TikTok.
It's loyalty.
One.
Oh.
One.
And, you know, some people don't know about this secret rule, but when you go to any Marvel's movie, you stay to the end credits. If you do not stay to the end credits, then you're not a real Marvel stan. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, bro.
So today, we are reacting to end credits by
Daylight savings time.
Daylight savings time. Cause why he come after Daylight in the summertime? This is not right.
Man, Joey been holding his own, bro. He been doing his thing.
Joey won already, bro. You ready though?
Can't look. Yeah. Well, I mean, look. I haven't had the chance to really look at the whole, what the entire hip hop community thinks won. I think probably majority would say, I would say simple majority, not full blown majority, but I think simple majority would probably say Joey. But you know, looking through our comments, it's pretty even. A lot of people say, but
no,
yeah.
people is here for the sport.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who are here for the sport.
No matter
like
who,
what you've been saying the
no
whole
matter
time.
who gets the dub, bro, hip hop is winning, bro.
Yeah,
hip hop is winning. So anyway, let's get to the end credits.
Let's get to the Marvel movie.
Looks like there ain't no Game 7, but whatever.
Yeah, let's get it. Hey, hey. I ain't just popping my chest. I did a lot to get my spot in the best. Me and Doc got something in common. We ain't popping the west. We went east to feast for years before the city would back us. It was hard for the skilled LA niggas to really get traction. Close homies gave us the crooked eye for rapping with pain. Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't snatching the chain. It affected us, Dot. I can't forget when they was neglecting us. They said we'd never make it. Now look who protecting us. It's the West Coast bodyguard. Physical past, show my body scars. Been through every barrel with 100 raps. Back when it was one shot kill, wasn't no running back. Barbershops, corner stores, miss a word and you done in fact. Just spit superb, you tell your homies quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas herb. Resident evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo as I swallow your career whole. Dear Cole, tell him what I did in the studio. 300 tracks in 2 days, I'm for sure pop. Came out the booth, the whole room said he not like us. That was before Dot. A human, I'm for sure not human. Got me in tunnel vision, right in the sin. I blacked out this whole ride, you see it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision, I fuck with it, fuck you bitches. It's up, so we up the switches. Bitches stand, one man left when the hill was quill. I'm here, kill a clown, thinking that he it, oh it's deaf. You hear me now? Nope. Show me a quote that's stuck from one of them records. Flowing pocket, nice voice, don't beat selection. I see you. Low in the spot that get you added to goats. It's the talent I boast. You salad with goat shreds, gin and juice, but no beach cruiser. This is Dre and Snoop on a moped. A deli slide, all life there equal to zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless. My plot beneath me, proof red, goofy. Time to get spooky. See what's up.
Why you acting like that? Why you spitting in my head?
It's the talent I boast. You salad with goat shreds, gin and juice, but no beach cruiser. This is Dre and Snoop on a moped. A deli slide, all life there equal to zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless. My plot beneath me, proof red, goofy. Time to get spooky. See what's sun about. Light still outside, they running out. Homes got ghosts and it ain't a haunted house. What y'all debating? All the bait I gave you for conversation. Karma bacon, they hate shade throwing, but stall away. Ray-Bans, glasses, all these niggas like black and they flow mulatto dog called LA shit. Brooklyn clown on the ground, laid Harlem shaking. Double barrel aim, I won't spare a name. Let the game go back in this place. I thank you, Joey. Grateful for this new space you created. AZ, King, Ray, Coyotes, Lip Hop, and K-Boy. Oh, hitter, we did that. Jag, we did that. Slid on niggas with box and hard raps. Big smoke, this the cigar pack. Put hands and feet on niggas, cigars back. Can't cop out now, we set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run, I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, or he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes, the rulers.
And then he said 6'9" had y'all niggas in a ditch. Oh, if y'all don't know, the reason why Loyalty 101 came a thing is because we had to change our trajectory in the certain way we make videos. So y'all seeing the outcome of what comes with that, we just chilling and vibing with y'all know. But before we react to a 6ix9ine video, and we was saying like 6ix9ine can't be real. Like we was sitting there like no bullshit. We was like 6ix9ine can't be like an actual person. Like he got to be faking this. Like he got to be faking the whole persona, the whole game. He probably just paying them off. We said that in the video. What we say in the last video, bro? Coming in at 3 a.m., bro. What is wrong with you, bro?
3 a.m. in Chicago.
If you would have came out there at 3
anywhere
p.m., like anywhere through 8 to 7, and if you in the wrong place at 8 to 12, you probably gonna go missing. But 8 through 7, if anybody see you in Chicago just moving around, you getting beat up, bro. You getting beat up. It'll be a look, bro. Bro, nah, bro. I wouldn't even want to risk that. Like, after we get big, I'm not going. No. Who's going down there? Who's going down there just to take a picture, bro? Like, I'm not going down there and take a picture. I live here. Bro, niggas just be wanting to die sometimes, bro. I don't know what it is.
Bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes. The rulers back, or you the man, Joey? Today I crown you the king of New York for taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fade when all of us a brave man. NY made man. It should say immortal when your grave land. Big stepper, figure they needed this. Oh, this feeling, they deleted this. Elite exists in ways, hoping that we delete. They feed the streets, low bar rapping, so we don't tap into that fourth wall thought. They double speaking right in front of us, of course we all fought for every hood story, paid in full, menace to society, boys in the hood, the play will pull, the mind right in Jersey Drive, I'm still whipping them without dissing, kids listen, this is just my real mission, came to the game to show you the real vision, marvelous, gargles, brainwashing lane, they got us in plain sight, staining each other, when we should be hanging together, East Coast versus the West Coast, the clan got their own coats, and we ain't want no smoke, none of us, shouts to Khalid Muhammad, this shit is bigger than rhyming, I promise, land where we walk into Malcolm Martin with all our crews, Trayvon Martin, Steez, you marching too. I figure we call it truth, then we all the truth, and let them analyze what made up story gave us.
Rest in peace, y'all. Hold on. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. It's a part of the principle. If you just come in here, just know we like trains. Wait, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Bro.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Bro.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Bro.
Y'all made it gay. Y'all made it that way, bro. Y'all made it that way.
Bro.
Y'all didn't make it gay, but y'all made it that way, bro. Y'all feel me?
I'm leaving that on you. You the one who said you was at the Diddy parties, bro. I am not.
I was at the party.
I'm staying out of this, bro. Leave me out of that, bro. Tell me bro. Nah,
hey, bro.
That's wild, bro. Ain't no way you just said that, bro.
Hey,
Pause, bro. Pause.
Look, bro.
No Diddy, bro.
Look, bro. I like Chicago. Nah, hold up.
There's no way. There's no, bro. No Diddy, bro.
There's no way I'm fixing that.
I know. You're done. Just stop.
Oh, no,
Stop.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I don't care. I hate y'all.
Stop.
I hate y'all. I don't care. I don't care.
We ain't
I don't
want
care,
no
bro.
smoke, none of us. Shouts to Khalid Muhammad. This shit is bigger than rhyming, I promise. Land where we walk into Malcolm Martin with all our crews. Trayvon Martin, Steez, you marching too. I figure we call it truth, then we all the truth. And let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat plate. And now we on a sweepstakes. Dummy ballin' filet me on 3 plates. The reality should replay. We drop so much shit, they gon' be weeks late. Infinity War tape for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case, people living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers ballin', calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper. All off our hard work. Look how God works. We
He's shouting out all the, this industry, this reacting and podcast industry. Thank you, man. See, look. It's about time. It's about time, bro.
We show the realness of just having fun, bro. Because people just be acting like robots nowadays. I don't. Hey, bro. If me and Marcus don't like the song, we probably not gonna react to it, bro. To be honest with you, but we trust in these people to drop heat either way it goes. We're not walking into bullshit. When you be listening to somebody, it's just like they just stop caring, like how Ye is acting right now. He stopped caring and now he care again. Like, bro, get better, Ye. Get healthier,
Please,
bro.
bro.
Please.
Please, bro.
If you get better, then your music will be amazing. It's just the way you moving right now is like
ridiculous, bro.
It's like, bro, we can't even like support you for real.
We
like,
can't say he made graduation anymore, bro.
Bro, that's wild. You're not gonna
The
take
people
away.
on the
You're not gonna take away.
The people on the internet are
graduation.
literally saying that they're gonna name other people that made graduation instead. So I saw Kendrick's name in there. I saw Cole's name in there. They was like, yeah, they was naming everybody else. He's like, yeah, I'm telling my kid such and such made graduation.
in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers ballin', calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper. All off our hard work. Look how God worked. We fed the streets when they needed that the most, and we can boast about the shit for a lifetime. Hey, D1 is Christ time. God said light shine. I'm made to do it. No slave to who is in charge. I engraved the ruin. Something new in the book of hip hop. Set the stage. I promise a new day. The age of the consciousness. Jamal, I got us. Liquidate devastation. I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Took mountain hikes through pyramids. I learned how to blink or two. History comes as text format. You see what the Inca do. Ride. Guns free or decrease. We did it all without them bleeding the streets. We did it all without us feeding they beasts. We put our feet in the seats of the plans they had to dumb us down in summer now. The sun still set on the east. It's light.
Okay. That was perfect. That was better than the Capital Steez one, but hey, still love Capital Steez. I don't care what it is. I can't lie, this felt like an end credits. This felt like what was that movie we just went to go see?
On the Bulls.
Yeah. He was Jeff.
Jeff.
Whoever dude name is.
Bob, you mean?
No, Century.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about 21 Jump Street. My name is Jeff. Alright, y'all. The end. This was all a part of the plan to put conscious rap back on top since Drake feel like it's irrelevant.
You know, bro.
This is not getting slaves free, you know.
Bro.
You know, you see all these slaves becoming free. Alright, come on, y'all. Alright, my bad, Jack.
You love to flip that one back on Drake, but it is what he did say that though.
Bro, that
But anyway,
that's wild.
I mean, I like the fact that he, like I said earlier, he shouted out the reactors and all the rest of the stuff, and he said in there like, this got everybody talking, and this back and forth between basically everybody on the West and Joey got the streets talking.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thing though, like I said, at the end of the day, hip hop is winning, but we're not there yet.
I don't know.
because what we need is.
See, bro, that chair's finna give out any time, bro. It don't matter. One of us gonna fly straight backwards, bro. And I hope it's me, because I'm gonna sing that motherfucker like I knocked myself out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro,
it's gonna be a whole
you're too
movie
big
scene.
to be falling out of a chair, bro.
Bro.
So anyway.
Ryan Coogler gonna be over there, boy. Ready.
Heck no. So the thing is there needs to be, because look, although this is all there's talks, but if we want this side of hip hop to be where it needs to be, how am I trying to say this without?
Yes, this is being talked about, but I don't know if it's gonna. It may work out in the long run, because you might have other young people that are aspiring to be rappers, and they may look at this and carry this forward with them in the future. But if we're talking about a little bit more immediate, I'm still trying to get to. Okay, all right, okay, just bear with me here. Back in the early 2010s, we had this period of time where underground rap, conscious rap, whatever you want to call it, everybody, including the mainstream, was looking deep into these guys that were on the rise in that earlier time. So I'm not going to, now, I mean, I know Drake is not underground, but if we're sticking with rap, Drake is a part of rap. Drake got himself into that mainstream like in 09, 2010. So the pocket of time I'm talking about is like 2011 to like 2013-ish, where you had guys like Kendrick, Cole, you had ASAP, you had Our Future doing this thing. Actually, the entire ASAP mob. So let me backtrack with just saying, you know. So the ASAP mob, you had Our Future going on, this and the other. You had this period of time where so many people was interested in the underground rap, and obviously a select few were able to catapult off of that and became the, you know, the biggest rappers over the next decade. Obviously, Kendrick and Cole being the top two dogs coming out of that group. Obviously, you know, Rocky was still very relevant during that time, but
Tyler skyrocketed up there too.
So my thing is this: if we so the thing is, there was still a balance during the 2010s. Because, like you said, you had your Drake who was running the hype beast rap. Then you had Kendrick and Cole, who had, you know, the real rap, basically. So they were all running through that time, and then behind them was still a mix of people, hype beast real, hype beast real. You had all these artists who had their little periods of time through the 2010s. So the thing is, hip hop was in a great position from like mid 2010. So like 2015, everybody knows 2016 was really crazy, all the way to like before the pandemic. So now it seems after pandemic, it was completely taken over by the hype beast side of things. And then that's where all this stuff started sparking up. And of course, Drake was the, you know, forefront of that. So the thing is this: we got to get this side of rap that we're in now. It needs to get its respect back, and it needs to be led by that. I still say hype beast still has its place in rap. Ain't nothing wrong with making music that you enjoy. That is just, that doesn't have to be about crazy issues or so many entendres.
Most of those songs are memes now.
Yeah.
Like most songs is memes, and then the thing about it, that too, is that we clown Denzel Curry for doing his thing. Mm-hmm. I'm the one to son don't need to kind of get respect.
Well, listen
on the
how
street.
he rap now, bro. Insane.
He raps consciously now. Bro. It's not, but that's that next level of rap we need. Cause all these people right now, they're rapping, but they're not rapping. I make music to electrify them. Like,
yeah, that's right. Make music to electrify them instead of music that pacify them. So now this brings me to my next point. There was one time when Tyler won a Grammy. I think it was probably for Igor or something. Was it Igor or was it? It was probably Igor. So he wins the Grammy for Best Rap Album. Now keep in mind, we do have the Grammys do have Best blank album for every genre. But he was in there talking about, you know, he's like, you know, when I win, you know, best rap album, it's great, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I feel like we're taking the back seat. And it's like we're getting the controller that our older cousin gave us that doesn't work. Where it's like so the thing is this, it's like I said, the other categories have their best country album, best pop album, this, and the third. But at the same time, when you look at best album, what is it mostly consumed by? It's consumed by the pop, country, this, and the other. And then when they do decide to bring rap into it, it only be like one album. But how many albums have we heard over the years that were Grammy worthy to be where you can argue it was the best album of that year? So the thing is, when we gotta bring hip hop to the point where it gets the same respect as those other things, and I feel like the only way that can truly be done is if this side of hip hop gets pushed there. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, even sometimes maybe the hype beat stuff can get into the mix too. That's cool, but you know. So, like I said, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just going off the top of my head. You know, I ain't planning to say everything I just said right now. Hopefully, y'all understand what I'm trying to convey here. But there's just still a lot that needs to be done, because all I know is that if the hype beast rap continues to lead hip hop, and that's all everyone cares about, hip hop is going to eventually die, because all of the hype beast music basically sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find that people that are on this side of hip hop care about the art, care about making something different, care about making something unique, like the pop and the country people do. Because it's like, you know, they care about making good straight up music, and that's why they get the amount of respect that they do, minus the, you know, some of the blackballing and another different story. But you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we just need those next group who would. So maybe it won't be until later in the future where we get a next group of guys to be called the Big Three or something like that. The next Big Three, you know. You know, obviously we had our chance before of the next Big Three, and all three of them are dead. But you know, there's still work that needs to be done. Maybe maybe this chapter of hip hop is closed, but something new needs to start up quick. And you know, hopefully more people hear about this. They'll go out and listen to their albums, listen to their bodies of work, and just go in with an open ear. And try to appreciate what these guys are bringing to the table. And I mean, if some can't connect with it, then it just is what it is. But I'm just still hoping that a change is coming, bro. Like, it needs to happen.
I feel it coming though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be reading the comments. I think it's coming. We not just sitting here waiting for the next person to, like, you know, crash out or something like. But we just vibing.
Exactly.
We just having fun. And this is the sport of it all. So competition is coming. We like music had to die down like that for listeners to be challenged again. Because it at a certain point, even in the Kendrick and Drake battle, the Drake fans were still sitting there talking about some there's no thought to this. Like, Kendrick wasn't doing this for this and that, and that caused the ripple effect to happen. Cause that's when the actual people that been listening to Kendrick, been listening to Drake, been watching them on BET, been watching them MTV. That's when they came out and be like, hold on, wait a minute, this started because of Drake, and that ripple effect had other people. Because Kendrick was like, I'm gonna put this shit out there for free. Y'all can go ahead and listen to it for free. Go ahead, get y'all money up. Reaction channels, all that. That was the ripple effect all right there. Because the real listeners, the real hip hop fans came and rushed in and was like, wait, what's going on? And then once they tried to rebuttal that, we was like, nah, you know, Drake lost. Because, you know, Kendrick murdered him. That whole ripple effect right there pushed all the hype beast people back. And we now back into this new era. That's what I'm saying. It's the only way this can fall down the way that you say it's gonna fall down if their music gets back good.
That too, and
or they just mix it. They make it. They you know they do their collabs. Cause you know that's what Kendrick was pushing with the R&B singers. SZA ain't just there. Y'all not realizing he's with SZA right now. But what song did he do with Playboy Cardi and he had Janae on there. He's pushing that.
Cole been doing that for a minute too, hopping on tracks with literally just anybody. When he went on that insane feature run that he was on,
yeah, that's
for
what
a
I'm
couple
saying.
years, and he was hopping on with anybody. He was hopping on with 21. He was hopping on with some other smaller artists. He hopped on with a track with my boy Smino.
Yep.
So I mean, like, yeah, and you know what? And that's the thing that I think the two of them, Kendrick and Cole, I think they need to be challenged back into doing that again. Find some guys that, you know, do it again, and you know.
Well, first we need to go get our album. We need our album, bro. We need our collab album, bro. Just drop the album, bro. Come on, bro. How long y'all gonna have us wait? This is the thing I be talking about, bro. How long y'all gonna? This is why hip hop is dying right now. Y'all not listening to y'all fans. I feel like y'all not really listening to y'all not listening to us. Collab. This is the time. If y'all really want to step in the middle of this shit, this is the time. This is the time right here. The East and West going against each other, and then J. Cole and Kendrick blast through with the album, bro. It's over with.
The Kendrick and Cole are still the big dogs in this on this side of rap. So the thing is, what I said, if this needs to be put back into the forefront again, the big dogs need to lead it into there. So the thing is like, you know, it's great that like I said, it's great that this happened. But at the end of the day, most of the people that were watching this were people who are truly, you know, hip hop fans who look into more than just the two big dogs of the business. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, you know, a lot of people know, you know, Hitter J3, and not a lot of people know, you know, who. And when I say a lot of people, I'm talking about hip hop fans, not everyone else outside of that. New Daylyt, new Joey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if those guys need their shine, the big dogs got to do their thing. That's why I'm like, back to Cole. It's like, you know, I know the whole focus is, a lot of people say, oh, Kendrick need to respond to Joey and this, that, and the third. What about Cole? Because Joey called out Cole a few times too. You know what I'm saying? I know he backed out the thing with Kendrick, but dang, that would actually add on to Cole's problem, because it's like if he jumped in to say something to Joey, then it's like, well, why couldn't you say something else to Kendrick when Kendrick's been
That's that internet shit.
You're right, bro.
I hate that internet shit. Y'all be seeking for attention, bro. Stop that. Go buy some Legos. Go do something long for a productive hour or something, bro. Go skip rocks with no socks. Like, bro, go do something. Y'all always on the internet.
Start a channel, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Go make some money from it.
Hey,
y'all talk so much on the internet. Y'all don't know how many people.
Y'all move y'all thumb so fast, bro. Like, y'all can use y'all thumb to press that record button and then speak your piece, bro.
Bro, they don't know how to talk. That's the reason why, bro. They ain't got no vocabulary. They don't have no.
What did Cole say? What did Cole say? He said, a book nigga pick your. He's like, oh wait, bro. He said, a book nigga pick that shit up, expand your vocab. The flow is out of this world, and so is the bars. Like,
some people can't get their emotions out, so you know they text it behind their fourth wall. Like, bro, come on, bro. Y'all need to start conveying more thoughts. Get some more, like, bro, it's not even a thought part. It's putting your money where your mouth is type shit. It's that, bro. Like, y'all be acting like the whole world is like attention-seeking land where you can go find all this attention that you want, bro. But it's just like, some of that is just fakeness, bro. People got hidden agendas. Girls be calling dudes creeps, but then be posting booty pics. And it's like, if you ain't want that nigga being a creep, why you post a booty pic? And then there be some people that be like, well, I'm getting all this attention and I don't know what to do with it. Make money from it. What are you talking about? Chase your dreams. I can't fathom myself hopping on X every day to write a paragraph to somebody I don't know. Go say happy birthday to your grandmother. Go. I'm sorry, bro. This is really getting to me right now, bro. And like, bro, y'all be so focused on everybody else's, especially this Halle Bailey situation, the Tory Lane situation. If y'all would just wait and see where the evidence take y'all, then y'all would know, bro. I just can't. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going on a rant. You can edit some of this shit out, but keep some of that shit. I don't care. Yeah, this is gonna be my act out video. We only have one of these once in a while because I feel frustrated today.
Where did you get that from, bro? What did you think?
I told you, bro. My brain be working, bro.
Oh, shoot, bro. Oh, man. Okay, alright, bro. Okay.
Well, y'all, this is another video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, channel 1000,
MSJ.
and it's loyalty. Oh, and we out for another one. If y'all like that ending, please put a like at the bottom of it, and then put a comment at the bottom of it, and then right here, right here. Yeah, right here.
Wait, what were you pointing at again?
The like. The like button, bro.
Hopefully you pointed in the right spot. But it's down there.
Bro, it's right here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know where the like button is at, bro. I clicked it so many times.
If you say so. I'll take care of it.